Hey, what's up YouTube? DiGiTiLsOuL here. Now on this one I'm going to be revealing the winners of the voting on Friday's Videogame Wars Part 2. I'm going to talk about some UFC and some other stuff, so if you're interested in any of that, I would stick around because without further ado, here comes the video. One more time, one more time, one more Alright, so to start this one off, a lot of people voted, man. I hope you're happy with what happened. And if anybody ever doesn't believe me about these votes, if you think I'm guessing, go back and check yourself, man. Get a word frequency counter and you check the numbers, man, if you don't believe me. Alright? So, here are your winners. That's it, man. It's dwindling down. We got 4 left, man. 2 versus 2. But that doesn't matter because you're not voting on this video. Do not vote. Do not vote. Friday's video will be about the vote. Alright? So don't do it. 4 winners. Friday. We'll vote on them to see who moves on to take it down to 2, and then those 2 will fight, and then we'll have a grand champion, and then we'll move on to another kind of style. But for now, I want to talk about UFC. So let me bring this up for you. Alright, so the game looks crispy. We have a nice little menu system we can go through here. My only gripe is when you first fire up the game, when you first start it, and you press start, it automatically tries to make you go online. I do not like to be forced to do anything, so I hit the circle button, I gotta go back and hit start again, then I'm in the game. Don't force me to go online when I don't want to. But the menu's nice, man. I mean, we got lots of options here, lots of things, and then, you know, graphically the game is really great. Check it out. You know, we got the fighters here and they look pretty darn good, man. I mean, of course, this is the current gen fighting game of UFC, so of course it's going to look better than anything else. But I think in this one, they got it right. Also, if you can check out, they have classic fights where you can go in and, you know, this person fought this person and this happened. And they have actual live footage of the, you know, the little Slimmy, the little honey telling us about what happened and who fought who. And you get a little bit of ranting back and forth from the actual fighters themselves. You get to see what happened, you know, whatever they televise for those guys. And then you could either replay the fight, and if you don't do it exactly right, then you could do it again, or you could change the outcome and some things like that. So that's about it overall. Overall, graphically, I'm going to give this game a 9 because it looks pretty gosh darn good. The only thing I don't like is if my guy runs and he jumps up on the side of the octagon because he just laid someone out, he's going to look a little excited. Or he's going to be like, yeah! He's not going to go. And he's not going to change his expression. It's a little thing, but the expressions don't change. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when Diego Nightmare Sanchez is in the ring, he's eyeing up his other guy, and that's how he actually looks in the game, and that's pretty cool. So graphically, 9. Fun factor, 8.5. It's pretty fun for me. And then I'm going to say it's very high replay value, man, because, you know, this is one of those games that even if you set it on the shelf, you could pull it out at any given time because you're going to want to kill some time button mashing. Yeah, there's no fireballs, there's no guns, there's no things like that, but this is what a fighting game should be about. You got punching, you got kicking, you got grappling. Of course, the controls aren't so easy to begin with, but go into the tutorial, man, and they'll show you how to do everything. If you want to go online, you're going to probably get beat cheap as heck the first couple of times you try to do it, so get better. This is a good one to invite some of your friends over and, you know, do a little something, something, a little whack, whack, whack. Or in case you get frustrated with a game, you throw that game down, you throw in the UFC, and you take out a few people in a couple of rounds. It's good like that, man. So I recommend that you get this one, because I'm going to have this one in my collection for a while. This isn't going to be one that I'm going to trade in right away, because it's fun. It's fun for me, you know. And the only other thing is there's a career mode. I'm just currently tasting the career mode, getting into it just slightly, and it's pretty fun from what I'm seeing so far. But as I go into that more, maybe I'll do another video about the UFC career mode, and we'll see what happens with that. Also prepaid my Infamous. I got my Infamous prepaid, and I got my little card for that extra power, man. You get that little, you know, you could put in that little number on the PlayStation Store, you know, and you can download some extra power or something like that. And it was the same thing with the UFC game. If you would have got that at GameStop, it comes with 2 extra guys. I'm not sure if that's everywhere, but you get 2 extra fighters. I can't remember what their names were. That's how important they were. But for now, this is DiGiTiLsOuL. I'll see you guys Friday with another war video game system. No, it's just a war of the video games, man. We got 4 games left, and we'll vote on Friday. But for now, check out UFC. I recommend it. It's a good game. It's probably my favorite fighting game out there right now, and that's over my WWE wrestling games too. But I'll see you next time, alright? Take care. Peace. Psh.
Trying to come around with the left. Good jab. Chuck Liddell, with his ability to counter, isn't afraid to let a fighter start to feel comfortable with their striking game, because the minute they do, oftentimes it's good night.
He lures them into a trap, and he's excellent at capitalizing on just the smallest openings.
The fans here are so rabid. Wow. They're crazy.
Combination, left, right. Oh, look at the elbow inside. Set up nicely by Forrest. Oh, to the head. I don't know how he's surviving, Joe. Oh, that's it. Head kick. Fight is over. That is all it took. Take a look at the replay, Joe.
Boom! Right on the button. Separates him from his senses.
Here's Bruce Buffer.